Shabbat Shalom to the 144,000 and the one-third, the elect of the nation of Yasha Allah, Israel. Kal Halayim Wahawad La Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. Double honor, of course, is extended unto the elder apostles of the Great Millstone GMS, who continue to rule the church well and teach us well through the Spirit, leading the flock by example. Blessings, peace, and salutations to the Akim, who are diligently pushing this gospel, the good news, the world over in sincerity and in truth, in hopes that it may edify the elect lambs of Yahweh wa Yahushai. To you sincere sisters who are doing the right thing, to you I say Shalom. Wa Adwan Ratazar, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And yeah, man, just a quick news update. Alright. Got a couple of articles just to share with you, man. Through the Spirit. Recent articles, alright. And yeah, man. We can see that all roads leads to the M.O.T.B, the mark of the beast, man. The RFID micro C-hip in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 on down. Okay. And it's where we're heading, man. So this is from Telegraph or Cointelegraph.com, and it was from 17 hours ago, this article, and you can see the headline says Australian central bank digital currency may be useful for payments, tokenization, central bank. The Reserve Bank of Australia has wrapped up its C.B.D.C pilot, and pilot is more like just a testing stage or something, right? Wrapped up its C.B.D.C pilot program and outlined 4 key areas that could be improved by the introduction of the central bank issued digital currency. That's right, man. So they're underway with these things, man. Okay, these different nations are underway with their central bank digital currency. Okay, everything's going cashless and digital. It says Australia's central bank has completed its pilot of a central bank digital currency, exploring use cases for a potential digital dollar, because these nations are moving away from the American dollar. That's collapsing. Alright, it says finding it useful in 4 main areas, including enabling complex payments and asset tokenization. The Reserve Bank of Australia and the Digital Finance Cooperative Research Centre unveiled their findings in a 44-page report on August 23rd that also detailed a number of cases where a C.B.D.C wasn't exclusively required to achieve the stated use case. The pilot program revealed 4 primary areas that could be improved by C.B.D.C, including the enablement of open quote smarter end quote payments, where a tokenized central bank digital currency enabled a range of complex payment arrangements that were not currently supported by existing payment systems. So they're moving quick with this, man. It's all digital. Everything's all instant gratification, quick access payments, instant access payments, payments sent from abroad, from one country to another. Alright. Phasing out the cash, man, like I mentioned. Alright. So that's on Cointelegraph. Another article from biometricupdate.com. Good website, to get news. Now this was August 16th, 2023, but still recent and relevant to the times, okay? Because so much is happening that you can't even keep up. Alright. And it says Indian central bank to pilot open banking platform using Aadhaar KYC. It says India's central bank is planning a pilot program for a digital platform intended to extend the country's digital public infrastructure and digital identity system to loans for easier credit applications. Right? Digital wallet, digital ID, that all comes with, the C.B.D.C and the RFID micro chip, man. That all comes in that package. Okay. C.B.D.C, right? Digital economy. That's like the backbone for the C-hip to operate on, man. Okay, and then of course you got your ID and your wallet, right? And tracking you as well, man. Don't want to see what you're spending, how much you're spending, right? All your medical records, okay? Personal history, criminal history, things like that, man. Because biometrics is, bio meaning body, metrics measure, right? Measure of the body, right? So this is the Internet of Things, man, going into your body, man, the C-hip. Okay. So it says the public tech platform for frictionless credit proposed by the Reserve Bank of India will bring together data required for credit appraisals but held by different government bodies, account aggregators, banks, credit information companies, and digital identity authorities, according to a bank announcement. This will enable rule-based lending through an open API that financial service providers can connect to. It says the pilot would include credit card loans, dairy loans, loans to micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises without collateral, and personal and home loans. To facilitate these, the platform will enable connections to the Aadhaar EKYC service, Aadhaar e-signatures, and various databases. The phrase open quote open banking end quote is not used in the announcement, but the use of an open API and digital identities to facilitate third-party access to financial data is commonly associated with the open banking concept. The RBI hopes the platform will increase the efficiency of loans, applications, and approval, reduce costs, and improve access to credit. The platform is being developed by RBI subsidiary Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, and the pilot is scheduled to begin this Thursday, August 17th. So they're underway with that already. Okay, so this is where we're heading now. All right, our temptation is indeed near. All right. So this is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, and verse 15, which reads, "Be not ignorant." The word ignorant means to not know. All right. So it says, "Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small." All right. So all these are going to be tied to you know your account through the M.O.T.B CHIP, right? Okay, and this it may have started out as a small matter, but now it's a great one. Okay, and you're not going to have no privacy whatsoever. Okay, it's basically going to be a tyrannical rulership, a totalitarian society, one world government, one world currency. Okay, starting with the elites, the nobility of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, and at the head of that, Amalek. Okay, which are these small hatters, the 1948ers, man, the land grabbing thieves. All right, and 2/3 of you Israelites in Babylon the Great, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians, as well as Israelite foreigners, who are the Lord's peculiar treasure, children of Israel, the Lord's chosen people, man. 2/3 of you are going to be taken by the snare, because you know you really trust in this devil. You really envy your oppressor, and you trust in oppression, man. Okay, so you're basically gonna let this devil, all right, merge your body, with this machine, this C-hip, all right, and by doing that, okay, you will have sealed your fate, all right, and you cannot repent from that, all right. Once you take that digital all, okay, because that's what he wants to mark you with, all right. Punishment of that will be compliments of the ICBMs and the high power concentrated laser beams coming from the chariots of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai. Alright, this is why we're constantly warning you to repent, man. Okay? Because this is a matter of life and death. Alright? Absolutely. So let's get Revelation chapter 13. Of course, the usual. Verse 16 on down, which reads, "And he causeth all," and this is all, right, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a M.A.R.K, a C-hip, a charagma in their right hand, or even in their left hand, somewhere in your body, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell unless he has that said M.A.R.K, that charagma, right, that C-hip, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay, so that's where we're coming to, man. C-hip, right? So it doesn't matter your status in the society. It doesn't matter if you're old, young, man, woman, all right, healthy, unhealthy, fit, unfit, in prison, on the streets, all right. It's gonna cause all, right, to receive that M.A.R.K, man, all right. This technology is stemming out of America, Babylon the Great, as well. All right. Verse 18, "Here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 6. All right. And Esau is infatuated with that number. All right. All he sees is 666 everywhere, man. The number 6 in everything. You just see 6 everywhere. Alright, that's his number. That's the number of the beast, alright? So, the hour of temptation is near upon us. Okay? That's why, we are consistently blowing the trumpet. Alright? Okay? And, you still have these other Israelite camps that are saying it's otherwise, something else, saying it's something spiritual. Alright? And most likely they're bought out, or they're sold out, or they're just spiritually blinded. Okay? Alright? They've been bought off, most likely. Okay? That's why GMS, alright, has the 100% truth, beginning with our apostles and elders and bishops on down, man. Alright? We proclaim that confidently and humbly that we have it, man. Right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, of course. Right. So again, man, we're blowing that spiritual trumpet, sounding that spiritual alarm, man. Alright, and faith cometh by hearing. So the more we bring out news reports and articles such as these ones that you see right here, okay, the more we bring these out, the more you are aware, and the more your faith increases and is strengthened. Okay, because when the time comes, which is very, very soon, all right, very, very soon, as it says in Romans 13 and 11. I'll get that quickly because I can't really paraphrase it from memory at this moment. Being in this flesh and forgetting things, man, even at a young age. Where is it now? Romans 13 and 11. That's why we need to get out of these bodies, man, these chains of darkness. Where is it again? There you go. Romans 13 and 11, which reads, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. Right, and the elect, okay, it's not going to be deceived. Right, they're waking up, man, spiritually waking up. Alright, because they know what time we're in, man. We're in a time of prophecy. Alright, okay, war is brewing. Okay, and now it's high time. Okay, right, to put off, putting off that old man and things like that, that old woman, putting off them works of darkness, man, and returning back to our power. Alright, returning back to our power. Alright, so again, the more we bring out these articles, the more we bring out these news reports, our faith increases and is strengthened. So when that time comes, alright, we'll remember these scriptures, man. And we're talking about ourselves too. It applies to myself since I'm saying it. It applies to me as well, man. We've got to stay sober-minded, meaning clear-minded, alright, but also being sober in the spirit too, and remaining circumspect, because that's very vital, alright. That's a part of that as well, man. Alright, let's get Proverbs 10, and we'll get verse 29, which reads, the way of Yahweh, the Lord, is strength to the upright, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. That's right, okay. And if we keep the faith, which faith is a gift, according to Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8, alright. If we keep the faith, laws, statutes, and commandments, and trust in Yahweh, Yahushai, wholeheartedly, then we won't be confounded, we won't be lost, we won't be left out here vulnerable, okay. But, Lord willing, we are those righteous and faithful prophets coming back. Lord willing, we are part of that blessed, hopefully like number. Alright? We'll have the covering of the Most High, man. Okay? Because in that day, the Lord's servant shall eat and not be thirsty. Or not be hungry. The Lord's servant shall drink and not be thirsty. Okay? The way of the Lord Yahweh is strength to the upright and the elect. Right now, man, that's who he's talking to, man. But destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. Iniquity is sin upon sin. Okay, so if you continue to walk down the path of unrighteousness, then, okay, that's to your own detriment and downfall. Okay, instead of walking in the way of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright, let's get Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. I won't keep you here much longer, Lord willing. So these are the words of Yahushua. Of course, it's written in red, which reads, because you have kept the word of my patience, and the word patience means to suffer, okay? I also will keep you from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, right? In an oikoumene sense, the whole inhabited earth, right? To try them that dwell upon the earth. Verse 11, behold, I come quickly, hold fast, or hold that fast which you have, that no man take your crown, okay? And we are on our spiritual watchtowers day and night, giving the Lord no rest whatsoever, okay? We are in heavy times, okay? So, no, hold on to this truth as much as possible, okay? Hold fast to this, and don't let anyone take your crown, all right? So the kingdom of Yahweh is at hand, so repent, all right? For you new brothers and sisters coming in, I pray this lesson, was edifying and encouraging and uplifting for you. So, Mawaf Lababal, peace, blessings, mercy, and citation to the Bayath Shah Dawadah, that is the house of David, the tabernacle of David, rising up through the Spirit. So, signing out, logging off, Shabbat Shalom.